In today's video, we're going to be talking about the #1 thing that you can do to improve the quality of your YouTube videos, and you can start today. People come to me almost on a daily basis and say, hey Chris, I'm starting a YouTube channel, I'm making some videos, but nobody's really watching them. Or if they are watching them, then they're not sticking around until the end. So I click on one of their YouTube videos and I see something that looks, and more importantly, sounds like this. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here making videos for YouTube and I really like what I'm doing today. We're going to be talking about this plan. This plan is not real, it's fake. We're going to be talking about the artistry of making this plan real. Now, I'm not talking about the content that these people are producing. The actual subject matter isn't important. But being able to hear what's being said, now that's important. And I've said it before, people quite happily watch a video that's got really good audio and terrible picture, but they won't watch a video that's got really good picture and terrible audio. They'll just switch off. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking you through some of my favorite products which will help you get better audio. And it's something that so many YouTubers neglect. Before you go and upgrade your camera, before you even buy a camera, think about audio. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different microphones, and this is the first one. It's an iPhone, and it's got a pretty good microphone in it. You'll see people on TikTok all the time interviewing people with an iPhone, and that's because the audio is pretty good. It's pretty passable. But you might think I don't want to hold an iPhone in front of my face all the time, and I get that, but people need to be able to hear you. And if you've got a pair of wired Apple headphones, then use those instead. Plug them into your phone, record the audio on your phone, and you'll get audio quality similar to this. And that's something you can start doing today. Okay, let's move on to the next product. This is a Sony TX650 dictaphone, essentially. You don't have to buy this exact model, but this is the one which has kind of been doing the rounds on the internet. All the Facebook groups are recommending this. I've been using these for a really long time, and the audio sounds something like this. Now what I'll do if I want to use this recorder is I'll pop it in my collar like this, and then I can walk around talking to the camera, and I've got a pretty good audio source. Now it's not perfect, it's not amazing, but it's not bad at all, and it's really, really reliable. It's also got an inbuilt memory, so you don't even have to put an SD card in it. So you just charge it up, attach it to your collar, and press record. You used to be able to pick these up relatively cheaply. They were about 50 or 60 quid. Now they run for about 150 quid, but they are really good. If you're going to invest in something, you've got about 150 quid to spend. You're going to be making videos where you're talking primarily to the camera, then something like this is a game changer. Next up, we're going to be talking about this. This is the Rode Video Go, made in Australia. It should have a foam cover on the top, but I seem to have misplaced that. Shouldn't matter for this test. I'm going to swap to this microphone now. This is a relatively cheap microphone. It costs between 50 and 60 pounds. It doesn't need any additional power, so you just plug it into your camera and you're good to go. The problem is, I do find that it sounds a bit tinny, and it doesn't sound as rich as the microphone that I usually use, which is this. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, and it's about 300 quid's worth of shotgun microphone, but honestly, it is worth it. I have done a full video review about this microphone. I'll put a link to it in the video description, but don't go and watch that just yet. I'll give you the headlines. It's a really good, rich sounding microphone from a distance or from close up. It's got a safety channel, so you can record at essentially 2 different volumes. This means that if you set your gain too high on your camera and your original file peaks, then you've still got a pretty good audio file that you can work with. It's a powered condenser microphone, but it only turns on when your camera's on. Brilliant idea. With the old version of this microphone, you'd be constantly forgetting to turn it off and going through batteries like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, really good microphone. This is the one I use for videos like this. Next up, we've got the Rode Wireless Go's, and I use these very similarly to how I use the TX650. I just pop it in my collar. You will see a lot of people using these microphones, and for good reason. They're relatively cheap, the sound quality is great, and the battery life's amazing. And it means that I can go all the way over here away from this camera and you can still hear me. So if I'm doing an activity, say I'm a carpenter and I'm showing you how to chisel something out, you can still hear every word that I'm saying. And then we've got microphones that look like this. A studio microphone, a condenser microphone, something you can get your mouth very close to. And it is going to be by far the best audio you're going to capture. But you need to be sat at a desk, you're going to need an arm, you're going to need cables, you're going to need an audio interface. Which means you're not going to be able to stray too far away from the microphone. But if you're looking for quality over everything else, then some sort of condenser microphone is the way to go. I'd probably recommend the Shure SM7B. It's kind of the industry standard on YouTube, it's what everybody uses. So there we go, there's quite a lot of different options, different price points for you to take a look at. Don't underestimate the power of good audio because it really does make such a big difference to your attention. People will sit and watch you if they can hear you clearly. If they can't hear you clearly, then they're just gonna go.